Everyone is a skilled player. You need to have reasonable endurance, reasonable speed, reasonable strength. There's no restrictions on how tall you need to be. Some guys can be, high 6 feet. Some people are in there 5'5", so it doesn't discriminate against anyone. Anyone can play. The thing that Americans would find particularly exciting about it is the fact that it's so fast-paced. The game's continuous, it doesn't stop, the game just continues to keep rolling.
Future of the game, I think that we need to get into more colleges. You look at a team like Minnesota and what they're able to do with college scholarships. Kids going over to Australia for a semester and then come back and they're helping with Minnesota's team. I think that's where our real development's going to come in, and I think we need to really foster the college game.
It's a sport that's really growing, not only in Australia but all around the world, and there's been a few signings of young American college players in the last few years that have made the transition to our sport and done really well.
So a wide range of ages and fitness levels, and it's really a sport for anybody.
So I looked up Aussie rules on YouTube and I thought it was really cool, and that's how I found out about it.
It brings together certain elements from all different sports. Sometimes you might not be the top 1% of a particular sport at that sport, and it all is applied very well in Aussie rules football.
All right, we're underway here in this game between New York and Orange County. Orange County trying to recoup after the loss earlier today. New York looking to get right back at it as they search for their third Division I national championships. We are away and New York has it in the pause wearing number 9. We'll have names and numbers for you shortly as they kick the ball right into the middle. Gives the ball off to number 10. Little 1-2 do-si-do. Here comes the number 10 with a left-footed kick for New York. Up high. Nice mark by the big man up front. And as he turns around, it is Matt Lavelle. Here we go. Here is Matt Lavelle. Lavelle strides. The kick is up on the way. It is dead center perfect and a goal to the New York Magpies. 1 minute played, 1 goal on the black chrome scoreboard. New York 1 straight 6. Orange County no score, and that is a dream start for the New York Magpies.
Well, that's right. Like I said, it's always hard to follow that opening act there by Austin. New York have got their own style, and let's see what they're going to showcase at the moment. It's looking that way, lining up that way. They could be playing off tomorrow, Austin and these two, but still a long way to go. Orange County, let's see if they can respond out of the centre of the ground. Had a slow start to the season this year, I believe. What, a 0-5 start to the season or something similar like that. They won a few games later on in the season, thanks to the addition of a few Australian boys. So there's certainly no lack of heart and soul out there from Orange County. And of course, been up playing in Division 1 now for a while. Not quite a perennial Division 1 side, but have also played off, I believe, in a second time as 2 times over as well.
With Orange County, yes, they did. In fact, last year they had a couple of players with San Diego that won the Division 4 Grand Final. So this is no slouch team. It's been a bit of a rebuilding year for Orange County, but they did finish number 8 in the poll. As going to ground, number 10 again at 4. New York couldn't get to it. The ball is away. Here's Muntz. Muntz couldn't get it. Second bite at the cherry. Arricchio is in there for New York. And then hold everything. We have a free kick, and that will go to the big man, Alex Arricchio, formerly of the Northern Blues. He handballs it back, and then there's the kick up the left side. That one will go in short, and it is marked, or was there something paid away from that? I think it was contact in the contest, and I believe that is Danny Lehane who gives the ball back. They handball it around onto the number 36. He throws that onto the left. Nice mark by Guarino wearing those bright orange boots. He'll go back and throw that onto the left. Long kick up in the air. High mark. Almost. No, he had it. Yes, he did. So out of the back now comes the number 22 for Orange County, who is Rob Friedman. Up the right side goes Friedman, and it's marked defensively. So we're playing a little aerial ping pong at the moment. 6-0 New York Gorilla.
Yeah, well, they have been runners-up twice in Division 1 Orange County, so they know what this division is all about. Back towards Friedman, stood there. The cavalry arrived, and arrived quickly in the middle of his back, but it was fair and square, and the ball skedaddled off and out of bounds on the outer side. Black chrome scoreboard, 1 straight kick 6 New York, this game not being played at the same pace as the last. Probably no need to matter. Orange County, good, selling a few okey dokes, and away we go straight. Fast forward, is that Mons?
Yep.
Is that Tyler?
Yep.
Yeah, identifiable by his headband. Now he's going to swing inboard, Tyler. An experienced man, dangerous, but he has pretty good skills to execute. May have found Friedman again. Friedman with a run-styled haircut, lasers and connects, no turnover. They rock the boat, turn the boat over, and you go, Cowboy, you go. The number 9 there for New York, sent to the forward line. 9 for New York was, in fact, couldn't quite get his number, it was Johnson. Jettison one forward, found his mark. Ooh, on the edge of 50 almost. That's Steve Arnott, said no, nothing doing. Played on. Steve Arnott, though, so no. Timeout. I have to lay down the law. You have to go back behind the mark. He, who has to go back behind the mark, is the 24 for New York.
Mike Frietta, Jersey Mike.
I'll find the numbers. You take it away, mate.
Here we go. They kick that one up on the left side. That one's going in. It is marked in front. And the Magpies will have a chance to extend their lead as Jersey Mike Frietta with a good look to pick out his man. So the lead right now is 6 points. It's about 40 meters out, dead in front. Kicks on the way. It looks good from here, and it is. 6 points to the New York Magpies, and they draw away. 2 goals straight on the Black Chrome's scoreboard. No score yet for Orange County, who has not scored all day just yet, but there is still a lot of football to go today, Grilla. Well, I'll keep it rolling. Here we go, sorry. Grilla's doing our paperwork. We have to sign forms in triplicate and all that other good stuff. So back in the middle we go, and while we have a minute, again, we thank all of you watching the live stream at home, either around the country, across the world, maybe even beyond that. Maybe some aliens are watching us. That's pretty cool. We are pretty popular on Mars from what I've heard. At least that's what I think. USAFL.com. And in fact, on USAFL.com/national/2016. And another mark all by himself. Here's Lavelle. He's going to run on in and cash in again. The floodgates have broken open. 3 straight 18 New York to nothing. As we roll it on. As I mentioned, USAFL.com. If you are on Facebook, follow us on Facebook.com/USAFL. On Twitter at USAFL1997. If you like taking Instagram pictures, and let's face it, who doesn't, at USAFL1997 as well. And whatever you do on social media, give us the tag. You can do the hashtag USAFL Nationals. Back in the center again as the ball gets knocked away from the middle. Here it goes. Knocked down again. Knocked down, dragged out, and all that other good stuff. And we'll have a ball up in the middle of the ground. Brian Barish and Grilla here with you on Division I field. Remember, we'll have all the Division I games tomorrow, as well as the Division III, II, and of course the Division I final, as a free kick has been awarded to Orange County in the middle of the ground. So here come the Bombers. I believe that's Muntz. He'll go up the right side. Oh, what a mark! That was a specky up the left side. We've seen some high flyers from New York, and Frietta almost got it again. Here they're going to turn that one into the middle. It's going to one-hop. It'll bounce. They are able to get it free. That's Lavelle. Lavelle gives a little handoff to Guarino. Guarino kicks, but it's off to the side, and in fact has gone out on the full, I believe. And it will be a free kick to Orange County. Mike Frietta, former Denver Bulldog, former Philadelphia Hawk. Matt Lavelle, who's played a very long time for this New York Magpies organization, who again are looking for their 3rd Division I national championship. They did it for the first time in 2010. They did it in Mason, Ohio, or Dublin, Ohio in 2014. And they're trying to do it again here. And then the mark is taken by number 27 for New York. Again, we're trying to get the numbers for you as they mark it into number 10, who was the high flyer. He's going to step back, take a look around, and in fact that's going to be 50. Well, a little bit of a brain lapse right there. He stepped over the mark. I don't think he realized that he paid the mark, but in fact it is a 50-meter penalty, and New York may have another 6 up on the cash register as we get set. the Josh Kennedy stuttering run-up. It's kicked, but it's off to the left. And so a minor score, the first minor score of the game for the New York Magpies. They go to 3-1-19. Orange County yet to score, as Orange County will put the ball back into play, and they will try and do so, again being hemmed in. They are getting the ball at least to the half-forward flank, but they aren't piercing this tough New York defense, which has really withstood a lot of challenges during the course of the season. Everybody rises, but the ball ends up going to ground. Orange County has it. He's thrown to the ground. Weatherall with a long pass out for Jakey Snowden. Here's Snowden, who goes back to Winterfell, and that'll be the only time we use that reference, as he kicks it out on the full, and it will be a free kick to the New York Magpies.
Yes. Not the same level of the match we have seen, but New York only have to do what they have to do to win a match. Seemingly going through the motions at the moment. You get the feeling they've got a bigger tiger in the tank at the moment. They've got a runner coming on strong. Can't give you names, only have numbers, but they have wide open spaces, chances to make mistakes, but no mistakes there. Clean grab, good rhythm on the ball, connect with their number 5. They have an ability to come alive of New York, kicked in, smashed down, needs someone front and square, all Orange County. Backdoor man, you give it to me, I give it to you. They're jamming in front of the Lord, but they've rocked the boat, they've turned the boat over. Over to New York, bounces forward, kick it back to where it came. Going to need a mark down there, and the mark has been gone to the New York player, number 36. We do. Thank you, Toby Person, for that, and that's Angus Truepenny. Angus to the hot spot, long, high, powerful. He's got the power on the left-hand side, but didn't have the accuracy. Didn't have the accuracy, in fact, and threw for a minor score. Black Chrome scoreboard now, 4 goals, 2. 4-2.
20.
Orange County at the score.
We'll get it right over there. Angus 2 penny. That was more like Angus 1 penny, but sometimes he's Angus 1 nickel and 1 penny, because that's 6, and that's how many points you get for a goal. Meanwhile, out on that far side, here comes New York. They're going to go right back at them. The kick is in short, and it is dropped. In there was the number 43, which is Brenton Hawking, and the ball goes to ground, around in, and they're going to bang it out to the near side. Here comes Orange County trying to get something going. Weatherall is there. He couldn't pick it up on a couple of chances, but 2 white jumpers are there. And I believe that might be Chris Brown, who always wears number 50. It may not be Chris Brown, but in fact the ball has gone out, I believe, and we'll have a boundary throw it in that corner pocket. Again, Black Chrome scoreboard score check. It is 4-2-20 to no score for Orange County.
New York now send it back down to the coop. Good mark, strong, extended arms to the sky. Held his aerial position well, and the long arms of their number 4 forward. Seemingly came in from the side, held front position, in a great position, dead straight in front. Of course, the number 6 for New York, and that is Matthew Lovell. Like I said, seemingly going through the motions. Poetry in the motion at the moment, Lovell, a known goal kicker. Doesn't leave home without his Colt 45. Fires on goal. Fired at the Cooper's cans, but only ended up hitting pine trees to the left and through for a minor score. Black Chrome scoreboard now, 22-2-2 versus no score, Brian.
I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts. I don't know, it just made me think when we were talking about palm trees. Meanwhile,
Florida.
Wait, never mind. As they go up, let's see, they rise, and that one's knocked down. Muntz was there, but here's number 36. Throws that onto the left. It got knocked down in front. Turnaround shooter towards the goal. It got deflected. Somebody got a fingernail, a cuticle, I dare say, on it. And on the Black Chrome scoreboard, that takes them to 4-3-21. No score yet for Orange County. It's worth mentioning that in 1.5 halves of football or in 1.5 matches of football, 3 halves of football, New York has outscored their opponents now 72-1. That's a lot.
They are, as I said, we're not seeing the full potential power of this battle station of New York at the moment. Get the feeling that they can light up all generators when they need to, and this could be the ploy that New York are using going in We don't really know how well they can play. We've seen how Austin has probably showed us everything they've got, maybe, and that's quite a lot. But New York, as I want to break three, I'm so sick of my life there at the half forward. I don't need you anymore, he says back there. So he sends it down to full forward and see if the life is better. We didn't quite connect down there. You better, you bet. The umpire comes in and says, give it to me, baby. They try to connect down there with Matt Lovell. Couldn't. He held it down, kept it in the zone. Now has a shot on goal by the number 96. The number 96. Take the 9 away. Give me 6 on the black chrome scoreboard. Another one there to New York. 28. And Orange County yet to score, Brian.
Carson Osheki with the goal. That is one of my favorite names of the day for the New York Magpies. As Gorilla said, it is now 28-0. 4 touchdowns if you would rather play that game, but I think this one's a little bit more fun. That's just my biased opinion. As we're back into the middle here, as we get towards the latter stages of this stanza of football, we have all sorts of great football going on, including the Denver Lady Bulldogs and Sacramento Suns. It is 7-0, it looks like, over there. I don't know who's winning. It might be the Bulldogs, but I'm not going to guess because Sacramento's Lady Suns are a good team. Back in the middle, everyone goes down. We have a infraction, it looks like, in the contest. And in fact, it is Jake Snowden, the former Central Bulldogs player and one of the best. He was, I believe, one of the best and fairest at the Western Regionals last year. As the ball goes to ground, spinning away from it is the number 26, like a top. That is Jonathan Collins. Yeah. He is the cocktail, and he throws it onto the right side. That is what it's called, right? It is a Jonathan Collins? I guess. Yeah. I don't know. Sure. I don't drink those things. I'll have Cooper's, though. Meanwhile, up on that far side, it is New York who keeps with it. Here is Murphy into the middle. Now he gives it back to the 79, who is Harry O'Sullivan. They call him Harry Houdini because he escapes. It's on the ground. Everybody's down. Crash boom opera. Throw a blanket over 30 players and all those things like that there. It squirts out. And the fact it has gone out of bounds as Guarino was over in chase. Once again on the black room scoreboard, it's 28-0. New York the lead. Gorilla.
Throwing out a side. Grab yourself a Cooper's now that it's warmed on up. Red or green. Ice cold, I should say there. Icing on the cake from the pocket, not quite from New York. Snap on goal through to the right-hand side and a minor. Now they move to 29, in fact, yet to score. Just keeping the scoreboard ticking over in cricket fashion. Like I said, very good around the fashion nugget of New York, but they haven't showed us all their style. Not exactly firing all their guns into space at the moment. Get the idea they have the potential to maybe cruise up onto 6th gear. Probably only running on 3rd at the moment. Don't mind this ploy of New York. Looking for Lovell down there. Couldn't. Got someone front and square. The number 36s will pick it up again for you. And Agnes Tupenny. Tupenny towards centre half forward. All Orange County. This way than that. Barging, booming, crash, booming, operating, as Brian would say. That's come to the number 4. Orange County held a skelter out of defence. No real system. Just trying to clear the deck. Meanwhile, New York, as I said, not on all systems at the moment. Number 4 front is Paul Guarino. He's for the money. He's for the show. Paul Guarino grinds to the forward line. Didn't go the distance. It spun with speed. Still in play, keeping themselves alive. The money now is in the full-back position and marked there by the Orange County player who tries a different location, and that being left half-back. What a good mark. Is it Wetherell?
Yep.
Number 5, in fact, stood strong, did Wetherell. Will he go long or short? No options up in the alley, so he decides maybe to, well, he kicks it up there and says, well, Hail Mary, need a bit of luck on my side. Rather be luckier than good, and New York are really good. At the side of the pack to the number 5 to the number 36, is it Tupenny again? Tupenny. Remember that name. He's a man who's a game changer. Orange County now working across to the other side, find themselves in an alley right wing. Muntz might have been in there. Slung to the ground with the New York Magpie. The tackle was fair. No prior opportunity. Waltzing into Waltzing Matilda was Steve Arnott. Sets it to the heavens. Brilliant sunshine. Rise. Fist of Fury by the number 17 for New Yorkers, Lahane. These names are all starting to come back to me now. Big name players like Lahane, Lovell, players that have played in finals before, picking up the tempo a little bit at the moment. Couldn't pick out the strawberry in the patch there. Good defensive play by Orange County in defence. Still doing a lot of work down there, Orange County, giving everything right to the end. Free kick paid against New York. Might have been holding the ball, was it, Steve? Didn't quite hear me. It is pushing the back, going the way of Orange County. Now here's a chance. High, need a high flyer. Is Tyler Muntz there? No, he ain't. Ooh. Ball to the ground. 2-on-1 situation. Hands free by New York. Racing it on the pack to clean up the deck and couldn't. They then fall over like a house of cards. And how was I to know, the umpire said, all the cards were coming from the bottom of the pack. And if I'd known, I would have dealt them back. The jack now is out the side door. He's going to jack it on up towards the forward line. One-on-one contest. Fist by Orange County. In at ground level, the number 1. And that was, in fact, Androssi, was it?
Androssi,
yep. And he was a bit disappointed because his player up the line a little bit, put a hand on it, could have went through straight for a goal. It's only 1 point.
So on the Black Chrome scoreboard, it's 4 goals, 6 behinds, 30 points. And the Hooter goes, it is halftime at the football of this Division I Pool B match. And the score, after 20 minutes of play on the Black Chrome scoreboard, it's the New York Magpies, 4 goals, 6 behinds, 30 points, to no points for Orange County. And Grilla, you know, one thing that I've said about this New York team is they are very good at spreading the ball. Yep. They're very good at finding open spots. They're very good at picking apart defense. But it seems like whenever we come to nationals, the game is always very tight. And they always seem to like to dictate the pace of the play. If they want to spread it out, they'll spread it out. If they want to kill the clock and they want to prevent the opposition offense from scoring, they'll freeze the ball. And that's what they're doing here, and that's what they did against Dallas earlier today.
I see where you're coming from there. They want to control the game. I hear what you're saying. They took of one word called tempo, and sometimes you can control the tempo of the game. If they get into a situation with Austin,
beautiful San Diego, home of the 2017 US AFL Nationals, including, for the first time, an Australian division. Imagine kicking off your end-of-season footy trip in this amazing US city, with your club playing in the biggest football tournament in the world. Beautiful San Diego, home of the 2017 US AFL Nationals, including, for the first time, an Australian division. Imagine kicking off your end-of-season footy trip in this amazing US city, with your club playing in the biggest football tournament in the world.
Chrome Sportswear designs and manufactures custom sportswear with a focus on quality and reliability. We're Australian, we've got 10 years experience, and we've got a US base in Oklahoma. Who better to trust than an Aussie company for your AFL gear? Get your customised men's and ladies' AFL uniforms, outerwear and training gear from Black Chrome. Black Chrome's custom compression can enhance performance and recovery, reduce lactic acid and accelerate your warm-up. Black Chrome is trusted by a number of AFL leagues, including the US AFL, as their official supplier. Try out our Design Your Own tool and see Black Chrome's full range of sportswear at blackchromeusa.com. Join us on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram.
Australian rules football? In the US? That's right. The United States Australian Football League is in a city near you. Go to usafl.com, find your team, check them out. We're a group full of men and women just like you. Join us for the fun athletic competition.
Oh my gosh.
You've been doing it like in the mud, right?
Yeah. That's so good. Here we go, second half action. There we go. Second half action of this one. Black Chrome's no score for Orange County. As we are underway, Stevie Arnott throws the ball to the heavens. It comes down because that's how gravity works. Ball goes to the ground now, picked up by the double nickels there for Orange County. Kicks that ball up to the left side. It rolls through, it comes through, and then picking it up there is New York, and here they come. Here's Danny Lehane up to the near side. It is marked, or is it?
Yep.
Yes, it's paid to the number 43, which is Brenton Hawking. One of the good Aussies on this team, on this New York side, and now he's being told to stop, drop, and
clear the zone.
Clear
Umpire Steve Arnott wants. Or actually pushed him around on the mark, in fact.
Yes. Now he's, as you say, girl, he's on the edge of his reality here. I think he's 2 kicks away from goal, but he might prove me wrong. And now he's going to run off the ball, off the mark. He's live game, and he goes in short. Not 15, yes it was, but he's going to play on anyway. There's the kick. I believe it's from Magic Murphy up high. Snowden couldn't get it. It comes to ground. Good job of running on, but he's met immediately. Ball goes to ground. It's pumped into the middle. New York again. They throw it around. They bat it around. Ball goes to the ground. It's held up. It's stood up, and the ball is down, and we'll have a ball up from right out in front. And New York picking up right where they left off. Alex Auricchio steps into the ruck against Muntz. He punches it off to the near side. It's picked up, it's taken away, and that's got to be a throw, I believe. And in fact it is. So free kick to Orange County, still looking for their first points of the day after losing 72-0 earlier to Golden Gate. And we'll see what they can do as they bang it out to the side, and Snowden will go forward. Grillo.
Snowden has it. Says, my mark had been roached on. This is my territory, my piece of land. Get off my ground. The umpire did agree. So now he'll find himself down at the half-back line, lines up, right foot laser, center the ground, connects, program to receive. Well, we have two number 4s out here for Orange County, Angus and Morris listed. It may be Angus, accelerates one to centre half forward, couldn't connect, ball on the ground, it's alive. Here comes New York. You've got leg speed out of defence, New York, as you can see. Chain link are actually handballs, using that pace to advantage. One of their advantages, and a good read. Early read by the number 1 there, and James Odossi. Hands the Dutchie to the left-hand side. The dirty deed. Oh, he let it go, the 32. I would have 2. 3-2, in fact, is Michael Murphy. In selfless fashion, in fact. And into the big stick it went. Black Chrome scoreboard. Let's see what we got. 31 plays, no score. 31 to New York, Brian.
It was the Wilbur Post. Hello. That joke never gets old. And if you think it does, it never gets old, believe me. Meanwhile, free kick to New York as they're going to come back at them. Again, they're up 31-0 on the Black Chrome scoreboard, as eloquently put by the man, Rodney Grolicic. I'm Brian Barish, by the way. Thank you for joining us across the world on the stream on USAFL.com. Waiting for a lead, possibly. Or he backs himself. Here's the kick. It's going to be awfully close, but Snowden and Auricchio, the ball goes to the ground. Orange County has it. They try and shovel it out of there. They do. And then going out to get it is New York as he gets away from the man there at the bottom, Carson Oshesky. And free kick to Orange County, and they'll have a chance to clear their lines. Orange County, number 8 team in the USAFL top 20 poll. Yep. They were number 2 at one point, but they gradually fell as the season goes on. But that is okay. They are still a fighting football club. Played very well against San Diego and Los Angeles in the Scaffold tournament, and also that round robin in the SoCal Cup. Snowden was harassed and then had to give it up to Muntz. And then on the far side, they kick that one in. Here is Magic Murphy. He's going to run on. He's going to tap it to himself and then take down the player. That's got to be a trip as he pulled him down by the legs. You can't do that. And that's a free kick to the Orange County Bombers. They'll have a chance to clear out once again, Grola.
They do clear the present danger, but there's still danger down there because it's all New York, and through the number 76. There's a high number. The listing is for Marcus Janke. Janke, jettison, centre half forward, man all alone. Free, like a primitive man walking the ghost of time, and talking in a man who's got time on his side and pace to burn, baby. Boogity, boogity. Is that the number 4 there for New York? Is it Garino? Yes, it is. Garino, he's for the money, he's for the show. Garino. 6 more points. And again, you're seeing these names that start coming back to me. I hear them every 12 months, once in 12 months. But when I hear these names like Garino and Aruccio, it reminds me of game changers, game winners in big matches, and we're seeing it here at the moment.
We are very much so on the Black Chrome scoreboard. It's now 5-7-37, and that is what the late great Dave Zinkoff, who was a Philadelphia 76ers announcer, would call a Garino goal or a Gora goal or something along those lines. But in any event, Garino has been one of the veterans of this team and one of the reasons for this New York success. He was a part of both of those premierships in Division I. Back in the center, Snowden off the hit out by Auricchio, and a free kick on a low tackle there to Jake Snowden, formerly of the Central's District Bulldogs of the Sandful. Remember them? Meanwhile, up the left side, they go up high, and that one is knocked down. And here comes New York out of the back. They go up to Frietta, Jersey Mike Frietta. I love his subs as he goes up top, but hold everything. We have a push in the back, and it will be a free kick to New Orange County. So here is the number 4 for Orange County, who is either Angus or Morris. We'll have to take your pick. I believe that is Morris, who will go up short. And now back the other way. Here comes New York trying to clear the present danger. Here, I stole another one from you. As down he goes, and he is tackled, and in fact, he is tackled cleanly. And so now here is a free kick for the number 17 for Orange County. It is Joel Hobson.
I'm giving you Boom Crash Opera. I give you the credit for that, Brian. You've taken that one over. You say it so well.
No, not, and I stole that from Rex Hunt. So I know we're all that. So out of all of that, I'm wondering what's happened. I believe it almost, I thought that originally it was supposed to be a free kick.
Well, lock on to umpire Steve Arnott.
One of the best in the business.
Mark. He is.
And it's actually a free kick to New York.
Yes.
All right.
Didn't quite see what it was for. We missed that one.
Yep.
New York, though, long, but looking for options. Well-weighted kick, as we call it. And couldn't wait to get gone. Gone like yesterday, gone like a freight train, gone like a soldier in a civil war. Bang, bang towards the forward. Orange County looking for his best friend, the boundary line. Oh, old friend couldn't make it. Stand back and deliver the money, honey. Now is down the full forward region. Well, nice little deft tap towards the number 1 there. And Rossi couldn't quite reel it in. Soccer forward. Was he held holding the ball? Prior opportunity. Said to have, deemed to have had. And free kick there to New York. No, in fact, Orange County. Orange County through their number, is it 39? It is 29. We can give you who he is, and that's Shanks. Didn't shank it. Set his target right and got Muntz. I watched Tyler play not only here, but in North Fremantle in Western Australia, in my hometown, when he spent time there. Snowden. Lateral, trying to open up the other side of the ground. Hooks up with his number 40 there, and Allen. No relation to Gary Allen. Country singer variety. Back to Snowden. You rescue me, I rescue you. Angels fashion, that's okay, folks. Over the top. And tops it out high towards the wing. No mark paid. See the leg speed, the first initial leg speed by New York. See how skedaddly they are? They can boogity. Now that's one of their strengths. Keep an eye on that around the contest. Something they can take into a match against Austin. Not only can they control tempo, slow it down when they want to, but they can jack it up too, or step it up. Very impressed with New York's leg speed around the packs, Brian.
Very impressed, and they are very good around the packs, and as we mentioned at halftime, Gorilla, they will form those packs because they dictate the flow of the game, and if they can't, that's where they end up losing. But they're doing a very good job of it here as Angus throws it onto the right foot. It goes straight down the left side of the ground, but coming up to take it nicely is the number 10 for New York, who is Shane Lowry, who is having himself a game, and in fact he had himself a game this morning against Dallas, so he's doing very well. Here's the mark in the middle to 43, who is Brenton Hawking, who is hawking the heck out of the middle, and now he comes out in front, and again he finds Marcus Janke, and he's going to square everything up, is Steve Yarnett.
Another big time player, Janke.
Yep. He is very, very good. He's got some options around him if he wants it as Lehane comes forward. Janke kicks on the way. It's a wounded duck of a ball. It's going to come in short. It is knocked through. Is that there? Yes, it is. What a great goal by James Andriozzi, who is right there, Johnny on the spot. He did a scissor kick goal, Daniel Wells style, and that's a goal to the New York Magpies. Everything going right for them in this game. That takes them on to 6 goals, 743. No score for Orange County. Everything, you know, you have those where just everything is just clicking for you, and that's how it is for the Magpies on this day here in Florida.
Certainly clicking for you in that last passage of play. That was brilliant there. I reckon that was the classic comment of the tournament thus far, like a wounded duck. Absolute brilliance there, Brian Barish, USAFL.com, the media manager who's putting all us together pretty well. Bill Robert, Mr. Holden behind me. We'll have probably Dermot and Tommy joining us tomorrow in the Division 1 finals. Love your work, Brian. It's all about love, and love's back in the middle. You know what love is? Just watch these boys chasing that Susie Q. Oh, Susie Q, I want you, Susie Q. But look at that leg speed again I'm talking about. They really get those proud Marys burning to New York. I mean, a free kick. Orange County hell without it. Number 21, or it's going to their number 36. 3-6 unlisted. Playing in triangles. Not waking up strong this morning going in straight lines. They prefer tubular triangles. Here we go now at the back. Now orchestrating, say spread for me and I'll give it to you. They do spread, but no one up forward. Converging. 0 point. See that speed? But buying themselves space and time, then out to the space to use leg speed again. This is how New York played. Ball under the arm, a great tackle. I will not be denied to the number 36. Said, I've got my bell, I'm going to take you to hell. Hell's bells. Great tackle there by the Orange County player. A few Orange County players that know about it as well. Great tackle, mate. Which way will we go now? Tyler Muntz offering a lead. Kyle now goes towards the fat side of the ground. Yeah, it bounces. Could take a bounce. Need a bit of good luck at the back of the pack or New York. In no shelter for the Storm, though, for them. No shepherd applied, but they've got men inside. Good tackle again by Orange County, trying to create the turnover. Now a bit of work to do for New York, not having it their own way, putting them under pressure. Good New York. They won't be denied. They will play to the death. Suddenly with a resurgence for Orange County. They showed signs of that during the season. And that's character, to be able to keep on keeping on when you're down by over 5 goals or so. Great play, Orange County there, and they were inspired by that tackle by Kyle. Deep down in dirty in front of the commentary box here, Brian Barish.
They're going to send that one in deep. Let's see if they can spark some more magic again as the ball goes to ground. Throwing off the ball is Andriossi. They're going to throw that on to the right, and that one bounces through for a goal, and a great job there by the man Brenton Hawking. Another goal to the New York Magpies, and they put the another cherry on the delicious Sunday that is this game, and that's the only time I'm going to say delicious in the contents of footy, because I'm not Bruce McAvaney. 7-7-49 on the Black Chrome scoreboard. No score for Orange County, and another highlight reel goal by the New York Magpies and another Aussie veteran in Brenton Hawking.
Well, if you did add that special, or don't you think today the end of it, then it would have been a Bruce.
It was clever. It was clever. It was special.
Don't you think?
You know, I like Bruce. I mean, a lot of people don't like Bruce, but it's not going to be the same Bruce without Dennis.
Everybody has their market. Back in the middle, back again, and here they come. Keep on coming on. Do they, New York? There was a fly. See that speed that flashes like Flash Gordon, and the SS at the lights is burning a bit of rubber. That's what they've got. They burn a lot of rubber on the red light change. A bit of spin-a-rama at the back of the pack. And here they go again. But there was beset upon to the left, like the tyranny of evil men and the iniquities of the selfish they were on either side that ripped them down to the ground. But still, they walk to the Valley of Darkness, New York, and they spin out of trouble. If you go through hell, you got to keep on going, and you might get out for the devil ever thinks you can. But what a great mark. One of the mark of the contests across the game so far, taken by the number 40 there for Orange County, was Allen. Allen at the outer side looking for Snowden with a lot of work to do, working on a T-bone steak a la carte. Gets to his feet and says, you give it to me, I'll give it to you, on the old 1-2. And to the forward line we go. Whiskey a go-go, and down at the go-go, looking brilliant with his hair, is the number 8. Here, there, hair, honey. Can you find 18. Someone with hair down there? 18 is for Orange County. Unlisted player. Goes wide, went out of the corridor. Interesting, as Dennis would say, but they have possession. 21 for Orange County in possession. Again unlisted and again wider towards the black chrome scoreboard. Interesting play, but looking to keep possession. That's okay. There was a direct route to goal, but that's okay too. Possession they play. Black chrome, 49 New York. As a couple of Orange County players crash into each other. Get on a little gingerly and said, what was that? All jacked up there, two of their players. One with cramp, one seeing 3 fingers instead of 1. We won't get that finger thing after the the Kylie Mann and Sleepy Floyd show, which is a great show. Love their slapstick style. That'd stick to the Orange County player, but not before he ran out of space and time. And the ball is out of bounds on the other side. Brian Barish.
We'll have a boundary throw in, and you'll hear the Sleepy and Manly show tomorrow again at noon on Sunday. The last game of pool play before the Masters and Legends game at 1 o'clock. Here they come up over the top as Orange County, still looking for their first point of the weekend, and I think they're going to get it. They turn that one over. Oh, what a great tackle right in front. The old commentators curse. They throw it onto the right, and it's tipped, and there is the first point. Finally, it took almost 4 full halves of football, but Orange County finally scores their first point of the game on the Black Chrome scoreboard, 7-7-49, and a great job by the Calgary guys over there on the scoreboard, as New York will, for the first time this game, kick it out of their own goal square, up to the right side as a crow flies, and speaking of which, that was a magpie flying, and down it goes again, and now we'll have Snacks on the mill. And did the whistle blow? Yes, Steve Arnett blew the whistle. We'll have a ball up. Again, 49 plays 1. Brian Barish alongside the Gorilla here at Sarasota, Florida, Lakewood Ranch to be exact. And we welcome you wherever you're watching us on the stream on USAFL.com. And remember, we've got all the women's action for the rest of today and tomorrow. The great Peter Holden is holding down the fort. I believe Julie Marks from the San Francisco Iron Maidens is up there right now with him. We'll have all the women's action tomorrow. Meanwhile, men's action continues. New York will come back the other way, and it's a 2-on-2 contest. Well, 1-on-1, and now it's 2-on-1. Breaks away as Orange County broke up. The bounce didn't come off there. Andriozzi is there, and then it's a turnover, and a little Leon Eddie Betts. It's a goal. Leon Davis, Eddie Betts action, and that's a goal for New York. They are just toying with them now, and that takes them on 2 on the Black Chrome scoreboard, 8-7-55. It's not that they're winning, and it's not that they're winning that bad. It's really how they're winning. But to be fair, Orange County, with really nothing left to lose in this game, is trying to score as much as they can. Even though they will, at this point, it looks like they will drop to 0-2 as the wind picks up, and those are some pewter gray looking skies over to our right, which we might be drinking water again, my friend.
Well, when the wind picks up like this, it normally is an indication that the clouds are lowering and darkening. So there is some weather out to the other side, being an old sailboarder. Great for sailboarding. We've had everything today. It's like Melbourne weather, 4 seasons in 1 day. And it's their day again, a Magpie day afternoon, if you will, and they hook up with the number 19 here for New York, and that's Murchkin. Murchkin backs on back down. All's headed to Laser, the Amazer. Undercut the route was the number 22 there for Orange County. Read about it better. There was Hobson. We pick it up with a bit of tempo. Shoot it back to where it came, and it's marked by the number 15. He will slow things down, and that's Peter Vizic. Pumps the jam short to Snowden, their go-to man. He's the man you come to. Just give it to me, baby, and I will show you the way. Left right, undercut the route wide, and wants to barge through, bursting through, breaking through like Tommy Lee through a hotel door. And then connects up there with the number 29 who ran into the free zone for New York. Loving that speed. 21's Adam Marr. Marr, another one. Forward, specialist. Right to left on the breeze.
Yeah.
Here he comes. Has he split it like he's going to split the Knights? He has. Billy Conway says, that's okay, mama. 6 points, straight shooting son of a gun. As they spiral out now to 9 goals, 7, which is 61. Thank you, sir. And Orange County are 1 point. Doing a great job out there on the scoreboard today, running very, very efficiently on the Black Chrome scoreboard. Thank you for all the volunteers and the people who are doing the unheralded work. People like Paul Irish Conway, getting down to the people who are running water. It's all about the volunteers and everyone doing their part here at this biggest and best football tournament, the biggest and best anywhere in the world, because there's about, how many players here? Well, there's about 60 teams from 40 cities. Give me another tournament that does that, Brian.
There aren't very many. I know there are a couple of international tournaments around, including the Euro Cup that just happened, but this is the biggest in terms of club football. Again, Orange County, let's see if they can add to their score. They go around, they kick for a goal, and the umpire pats himself as if he did a good job, because he did do a good job, because that's a good guy, the man from Chicago, and he waves the flag. So second point of the game for Orange County. Hey, that's pretty good. That's 2 points. 9-7-61. It's a 59-point advantage. So here comes New York again to bang it out of the back. Cannot be much time left in this game as we get pretty near the end. Up the right side they go, and now here it is up top, and finds a connection in the back right pocket for the New York Magpies. Founded in 1998. Up the right side they go. They rise. It goes to ground, takes a hard right turn off the interstate, and out of bounds it goes. The wind is picking up a little bit, blowing across the ground towards the team tents, or the intent side of the field, and there is in fact the hooter, and that is that. It was all mostly one-way traffic for the New York Magpies, and they have finished National Saturday 2016 very strong. The final scoreline on the Black Chrome scoreboard is 9 goals, 7 behind, 61 for the New York Magpies, and the Orange County Bombers, 2 behinds, 2 points only. Grilla, this was pretty academic. Orange County fought very, very hard, as they have, but New York completely overmatched them today, and they are 2-0 going into tomorrow. Now, the interesting thing is we have this game coming up with you and I think Bill.
Black Chrome Sportswear designs and manufactures custom sportswear with a focus on quality and reliability. We're Australian. We've got 10 years experience, and we've got a US base in Oklahoma. Who better to trust than an Aussie company for your AFL gear? Get your customized men's and ladies' AFL uniforms, outerwear and training gear from Black Chrome. Black Chrome's custom compression can enhance performance and recovery, reduce lactic acid, and accelerate your warm-up. Black Chrome is trusted by a number of AFL leagues, including the US AFL, as their official supplier. Try out our Design Your Own tool and see Black Chrome's full range of sportswear at blackchromeusa.com. Join us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.